Welcome to the Otaku Cooking Show, where I will teach you how to make those delicious looking Japanese foods that show up in pretty much every anime series. Today's recipe is omurice. Omurice is a fairly simple chicken and tomato rice with an omelette on top. You see it most often in anime where the main characters go to a cafe in Akihabara and a tsundere nekomimi maido writes baka or oni-chan or something on their omelette with ketchup. Even if you don't have a cute cat-eared maid around, omurice is still easy to make and delicious. Here's how you make it. Here's the ingredients for our omurice. I have half of an onion chopped up. I have 1 jalapeno chopped up. I have 3 green onions chopped up. We have some bacon. This is 3 pieces of bacon. And this is 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast that I've cut up into pieces. The seasonings will include soy sauce, sriracha, I'm going to use some rice wine vinegar, and tomato sauce. And also, of course, you need eggs for the omelet that goes on top. And we'll be putting some ketchup on top and seasoning it with salt and pepper like you'd expect. Start by cooking the bacon, and when it's done, remove it from the pan. You don't want to just leave it in the pan because then it'll be all soggy and gross by the end. So remove it and put it on a paper towel, but keep the grease in the pan because you're going to cook the chicken in the bacon grease, which will make it even more delicious. Now we're going to cook the chicken. I season it with some salt and pepper, and then you just saute the chicken like you would until it gets browned. Oh, look at my skills. I'm a real chef, look. When the chicken is cooked, you can add the vegetables, and just saute the vegetables until they are soft. And then just keep sauteing until the vegetables are done. I'm going to add about 2/3 of a cup of water, 1 can of tomato sauce, a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. There's 1, 2, and a teaspoon or so of the rice vinegar. And I'm also going to give it a shot of sriracha. Because I like sriracha. Now you just want to stir everything together and simmer it until it reduces quite a bit. I've seen some recipes that use only ketchup instead of tomato sauce and the other stuff, but I think ketchup would be so overpowering and kind of gross. So instead I used the tomato sauce so I could control the seasonings and the flavors a little bit better. When your sauce has reduced and is thick like this, it is pretty much done. Now you can add your bacon in, and also the rice. And again, this is just jasmine rice. It was 1 cup of rice and it'll be about 3 cups when it's cooked. This recipe will serve 4 people pretty easily. You'll have to make 4 omelets though, of course, to go on top. Mix everything together until all the liquid is absorbed and every grain of rice is coated with the sauce. Now I've turned the heat off and I'll show you how to make the omelet that goes on top. This is like a 6-inch pan and I put some olive oil in it. And I'm going to put our 2 eggs in that I've seasoned with salt and pepper and a little bit of milk. Now you just cook the omelet the way you cook any omelet. You kind of stir the middle, keep it moving around, pull the sides in to the middle to kind of build the middle up. And you can rotate the pan so the uncooked eggs kind of go to the sides, and then that'll make sure that they get cooked. It only takes a couple minutes to make a good omelet. Now, the omelet is done, and I'll show you how to plate it. You pile up your rice on the plate, and then you sort of flop the omelet on top. This part is harder than you'd think. I couldn't get mine to look as pretty as it does in anime. But if it doesn't look very good, you can use a paper towel or something and kind of pinch it to shape it the way you want. It's not cheating, it's totally legit. Then you can top it with ketchup. You can write something, but I just made a little squiggly line. And there you go. There's delicious omelet rice. It tasted great.